Hey, you guys. All right, we are on video 5. If you've made it this far, that means you're ready to make money. You're ready to do this. You've watched videos 1 through 4, and now we're getting to the good stuff. How to make $500 a month. How to grow your team. How to make unlimited weekly bonuses, which a lot of you guys joined for those. And we've instilled the basics. We're here to teach you the rest. I'm going to teach you the rest. So stick with it. First of all, before I get into what Ruby is and how to get to Ruby, I want to make sure you guys have your goal clearly in front of you. Just like in the first video about your why. This is so, so important, because when you hear negative things, when you hear like, what are you doing? What did you join? People that are maybe ignorant, they don't understand, that's okay. Those are the things that are going to keep you, they're going to keep you on level ground. Like remembering, like, I didn't do this because of my cousin's opinion. My sister's opinion doesn't pay my bills. Like, you have to have your why in front of you. You have to know what that is. You have to know what you're going for. Maybe it's $300 a month. Maybe it's 500. Maybe it's 1,000. But for purpose of this video, we're talking about $500 a month. Just know that getting to the Ruby rank, you guys, means you can get to any rank in this company. And I say that because every rank in this company, diamond, double diamond, triple diamond, presidential diamond, all the way to the top, it's all made out of Ruby. So you learn how to go Ruby, you learn how to get to Ruby, you teach your team how to get to Ruby, guess what? You can get any rank in this company. Those paychecks are not so far-fetched anymore when you realize that the money's real. But you have to know where you're going, you guys. So imagine like a boat out on the ocean, and there's no map and there's no captain, and there's just a bunch of people with the engines turned on, and it's just going to float off, and it's going to bob around in the sea. It's not going to get anywhere. It's just going to float around, probably eventually sink or be in the middle of the sea somewhere, nowhere near land, right? Nobody gets in a boat without a plan. You have a plan, you have a map, this is your map. We're going to teach you your map. I'm going to physically show you the map to Ruby. You have to have a plan. Print it out. Know where you're going. It's a proven fact. People that know where they're going get where they're going, and not quitting, okay? Take quitting off the table. You have to keep your why in front of you. You have to write it down. Get out a piece of paper. Write down why you're doing this. And I just want to honestly tell you, it's okay if one of the reasons is to help your family or your situation, but it should not be the only reason. You should have, and it's not selfish for something in your why to be about you. This is your effort. This is your sweat. And this is your, staying up late, maybe getting up early. This is you guys. So make sure that your why makes you emotional, makes you excited. Maybe it makes you scared, and that's okay too, because it's doable. If I can do this, and I'm not trying to sound cheesy, it's the honest to goodness truth. If I can do this, if I could learn how to do this business, you can, anybody. I laugh because it's just, you guys, I'm such a hot mess. If I can do this business, any of you can do this. So I want you to visualize, what would your life look like with another $500? Would it mean you can go to the grocery store and buy food that's not on sale or in the stale section by the bathroom, where a lot of people have to buy food? Maybe you can put gas in your car without stressing out. Maybe you can take your kids to the movies. Maybe you can take them to a water slide park. Maybe you can actually pay your bills without stressing out. Maybe it's not a fun thing, but paying your bills without stressing out, you guys, that's fun. Sorry, it is fun. So I want you to take a second and really imagine, what is going to change for me if I have $500 coming into my bank account this time next month? What are you going to do with it? Guess what? Get out that piece of paper, write it down. You write it down, has a much greater chance of being real than if you just have it floating around in your head. Okay. So, I'm going to show you guys the Ruby chart in a second, but I just wanted to share with you, like I said, the Ruby rank, it's literally so doable. You are capable of going Ruby. Once you get Ruby, then you realize you're capable of hitting any rank in this company. So that being said, I'm going to start a screen share. Bear with me because I am a little bit technologically challenged. Let's see here really quick. Okay, this was an old one that I just had pulled up. So I'm going to show you guys how to get your Ruby chart really quick. Okay, so once you've already watched the video about logging into your eSuite, once you're logged into your eSuite, this is just going to be a little repetition for you guys so you can remember. I think visually is such an effective way to learn. I'm a visual person, so I'm giving you guys a second visual on how to find your Ruby chart. Nobody can say they don't know where to find the Ruby chart, right? So you go to Document Library in your eSuite and you search Ruby. Once you get your Ruby chart, you're just going to download it, you guys. And if you don't have a way to print it out, thankfully for you, the Ruby chart is super simple, and it is 3 boxes, which you will see in just a second. Okay, there we are. Cool. I love technology, you guys. It's so cool. Okay, so first of all, to hit Ruby, you have to understand you are the top of your organization. Whatever preconceived ideas you have about this type of business is probably wrong. You can sign up and you can pass up the person who signed you up. Like, there's nothing remotely resembling a pyramid in this business. The person who I was signed up and then placed under, which we're going to get to that, I passed her up in 4, I passed her up by 4 ranks. It does not matter. It only matters what your work ethic is. You could come in and you can pass me up. That'll probably push me pretty fiery if you do, but it's totally possible. This compensation plan is amazing. So you are the top of your organization. The first thing I want to kind of go over is the GV, which we talked about a little bit in one of the other videos. Now, what is GV? This stands for group volume. Every single product that's purchased in your entire organization, you guys, that means the distributors, their customers, your customers, literally every single thing in your organization, all the way down to the bottom, is part of your group volume. BV, you're going to hear this one a lot too. BV is bonus or business volume. Like we talked about, every single product in this company has a BV amount attached to it, okay? So let's just say you have your first distributor signed up. She's your friend from Facebook. And then you have, oops, like I said, you guys, a little tech challenged here. So I'm trying to, there we go. Your sister signs up, and maybe your coworker signs up. Okay, so what this means, you now have 3 distributors on your team. That means you're boxed for Ruby. You might hear people say boxed for Ruby or set for Ruby. That means you have the amount of distributors you need to promote to Ruby, but it takes volume to hit that promotion, which comes from orders and product. And I'm gonna break that down for you guys so you understand it, okay? So now, let's see here, there we go. So qualified leg, that essentially just means 400 in volume to be a qualified leg. Now, where does that volume come from? It comes from that new distributor turning on their 80 BV auto shipment, just like hopefully you did, right? Because you want to make money and you're taking this seriously. So you're going to teach them the same thing, you guys. You're going to show them the videos, teach them about the products, teach them why they want to use the products themselves to get results and to get customers interested. So when they have their 80 BV auto shipment turned on, you're going to teach them how to get their 4 loyal customers just like you did. It's all duplication, getting that $100 shopping spree just like you did or you're going to, right? So they sign up, they get their auto ship turned on, and they get those customers. And that is going to equal their 400 in volume, okay? Maybe they need more than 4 customers to get that 400. Maybe, I'm going to break it down a little bit further just so you guys can totally understand. Okay, so let's just say your friend signs up. She has her 80 BV auto shipment. She signs up a customer for a weight loss pack, and say that's 100 BV. And then she gets her other 3 customers. One of them is for maybe greens, 30 BV. One of them is for a month of keto coffee, which I believe it's 60 BV. So let me just add this up really quick because I really suck at math. So we're just going to add this up. So she's got her auto ship turned on for her own to make sure she's commission qualified, right? And then all of those customers so far. So all of that so far, we're at 270. Okay. So that means she either needs maybe one big customer for 130 volume would get her to 400. Maybe it's several smaller customers. It just has to equal 400 total. And then she is going to be considered a qualified leg. So I'm just going to erase this just so it's not crazy. Okay. Now, going back for a minute, making sure you're commission qualified is super important. We talked about this in one of the other videos. To be commission qualified, you guys, I just want to go, this is so important, so I'm going to talk about it again. You either have your 80 BV auto shipment, which depends on the products. Every single product has that volume amount, okay? Greens, I believe, are worth 30 in volume. Fat Fighters is worth 25, so it would be 55. So then you would need something else for at least 25 in volume to total that 80 BV volume, okay? It might be two bags of keto coffee, which they're 15 packs in a bag. So a month of keto coffee, you need 2 bags. That's 60 in volume. Then you just need one more product. So maybe you get a month of keto coffee and a bottle of Fat Fighters. That is going to commission qualify you. It's not a lot, okay? Or if you don't have that 80 BV auto shipment, and you need to teach your distributors this too so that they know that they're commission qualified, you need to have 150 in personal orders. So again, that's under you. You need to have those first 4 customers need to add up to 150, or let's say you get those first 4 customers and it adds up to 110, okay? You could order the other 40 yourself if you want, or you just need to get a couple more customers to make sure that you're commission qualified. It's really important because you obviously cannot promote to a rank. You cannot promote if you're not commission qualified. So that is really, really important for you guys to understand. And if you are confused on that, please reach out to your sponsor to make sure that you know, okay, I'm a little confused, just making sure I'm commission qualified. But don't be afraid to ask those questions. There's just no dumb questions. So, okay. So again, you guys, these boxes, when you see a chart with the boxes, those are distributors. They're not customers. These are distributors. Now, I know you guys also might be thinking, oh, I don't even know if I can sign a distributor. I just started. I've only got 2 customers. Maybe you're a go-getter and you watched all 5 of these videos in one day and you don't even have a customer yet. So it's a little overwhelming to think like, holy crap, how do I sign a distributor? Don't worry. We're going to teach you all of that. Take a deep breath. Like I said, your excitement and your willingness to just talk to people and ask people is going to get you so much farther than all the facts. The facts are going to come, you guys. The how to sign distributors, how to seal all that stuff, I promise you it's going to come. But you have to be excited and willing to ask people. So, and you guys, I just want to say too, when I started this, I remember telling my sponsor, I'm pretty sure I can sell the products if they work. That's not a big deal for me. I don't think I'll sign distributors. I don't really think I'll build a team. That wasn't even on my radar really until later, until I just got excited about the products and how they did work. And then I just started sharing it with people like, you should just make money with me, girl. You should just do this with me too. It really is that simple. You have to open your mouth. So I promise you, we're going to teach you how to do that. So don't just think, oh, I don't even know if I could get 1, let alone 3. I promise you. If you are coachable and you keep showing up every day on our team page and you keep watching the videos and asking the questions, don't be afraid to ask questions, you guys. You will sign distributors. I promise you, I have no doubt. And I don't even know who you are watching this, but I know you can do it because anybody can do this. Okay. So now you have your 3 distributors. You are boxed for Ruby. I'm going to break down exactly what you need to hit Ruby, you guys. You can read it right here. You need those 3 qualified legs. Oops. There we go. So you need 3 qualified legs and you need 2,000 in total group volume. Okay. So let me fix this 4 because it's really bothering me. Okay. So as you can see, you have, let's say, all 3 of your distributors now. They've got their customers. They've got their auto ship turned on. They all have 400. So that equals 1,200, right? But you have to have 2,000 in total group volume to hit Ruby. Now, the cool thing about this is that is 800 in extra volume, right? It can come from anywhere, you guys. It can come from maybe your distributor number one over here just kind of took off. Maybe she signed a distributor of her own. Maybe that extra volume is all under her and she's at like 1200 in volume herself. As long as these two are qualified legs at 400 in volume, guess what? You promote. It does not matter where that extra 800. That extra 800 could come under you, your first 4 customers. Maybe they're loving the products. Maybe they order more products. Maybe your mom is just so stoked about your new business, she orders a bunch. That all counts, you guys. So you have 3 distributors, all with 400 in volume, and your total group volume is 2,000. You are Ruby, okay? So I want to show you guys something that's kind of cool that maybe you didn't know. Okay, so let's just say in a perfect world, all 3 of these people who sign up with you are going to be like on fire, ready to go. I'm so excited. In a perfect world, that would be awesome. In the real world, that's not usually the case. Okay, so let's say out of these 3, your coworker is like, she's not really getting back to you. She's kind of making excuses. She hasn't even watched the training videos you sent her. Like, trust me, it's not you. It's just part of the business. Okay. Your sister's taking her sweet time a little bit, but your friend over here is like rocking it. Well, guess what happens? Let's just say that she signs up. She signs up a distributor. So she signs up her first distributor, and we'll just put a little check mark. Okay. Now this distributor also is going to watch these training videos, and she's going to get her auto shipment turned on for her own products, and she's going to get those 4 loyal customers so that she can get her $100 shopping spree. It's all the same steps. It's all, it's just duplication, you guys. So now her distributor, and let's just say, and this does happen, let's just say it happens all the time actually. Let's say her distributor, her mom signs up because she's like, dude, I want to like lose 20 pounds. What do you got for me? And I might as well make money. Okay. So now her mom signs up and her mom gets 4 customers and she turns on her auto and she gets that 400 in volume and all of that. So now we have, let's just say this girl just signed up a week ago. Okay. And she has 200 in volume, and her mom signs up and she already has 300 in volume because she's just sharing it with everybody at her work and she's excited about it, and she had a launch party and her girlfriends came and whatever. So now look at this, you guys. Now add this up. The friend, she's already had 400. Then she signed up her coworker and her coworker signed up her mom. This is 500, okay? 300, 500 plus 400. So let's just say now the friend is at 900 in volume. 900 in volume. Your sister got to 400, your coworker's at 400. So let's just see what else you would need if this was a scenario to get to Ruby. 900. That is 1,700 total. So now you have 1,700. You need 300 more, and it doesn't matter where it comes from, right? It could be maybe this lady is still just taking off. She signs her own distributor. She shares it. That happens sometimes. So this leg over here, maybe this whole leg is just taking off, and like there's people that are just like popping like popcorn. They're so into it. Maybe these 2 over here are still barely even watching the training videos. That's okay. That's normal. It happens. It's not you. Okay. As long as you're helping your team and you're doing everything you can, you cannot make them do it. You cannot make them work. You cannot make them watch training videos. You cannot make them want it like you do. You're all on video 5. You obviously want it. You want this to work. And I want you to know every single one of you can reach the top of this company if you don't stop, trying. Okay. So now you get, maybe your sister places an extra order because she wants to get some more product, and your coworker gets her mom to order some product. Okay. So now you're at 2,000. Now you're at 2,000 in group volume and you're at Ruby. Okay. That is, in a nutshell, I wanted to give you guys kind of a couple different scenarios of how that can happen. Okay. So anyways, you got to make sure you're commission qualified. You got to make sure that you're teaching your new distributors how to do the things that you're doing. how to turn on their auto shipment, how to get those first 4 customers and get their free product credit. You're helping them. Now, here's something else that's really, really cool. A lot of companies do not do this. Let's say that, sorry, I'm having a little too much fun right now with the, here we go. Okay. Let's just say that your sister does not have 400, okay? She's barely done anything. She's been busy, whatever. She's planning her wedding, like, heard it all, okay? She's at 200. And you need her to be at 400 or you can't promote. Well, in our company, guess what? You're not stuck waiting for somebody, like, because you could be waiting forever. Maybe they're just not going to do it. Maybe they're being lazy. Maybe they don't see the vision. Maybe they just signed up to help you, like, whatever. It's okay. In our company, guess what, you guys? You can sign up those customers and you can move those customers underneath your distributor, okay? You can sign, I want to say that again. You can sign up customers and you can move those customers. It's very, very easy, and we'll show you how to do that. It takes 2 seconds on your iPhone as long as you have your eSuite. You can move those customers underneath her so that you can promote faster. Now, number one, you don't really lose commission doing that. I mean, technically you lose like 2%, maybe it's a few dollars over the course of 3 months. It's not a big deal comparatively to growing your whole paycheck and promoting to Ruby. If you're waiting for one person to actually sign people up, you could be waiting until you're dead versus moving those customers under them. You're still going to get commission and you're going to promote faster and you're going to get, which brings me to my next thing, is the faster bonuses. So it's definitely something that you want to do once you have your 4 customers under yourself, you guys. And if you don't have your 4 customers under you, then you want to make sure you keep your 4 customers, you keep them under you, right? But once you have your 4, it definitely does benefit you, and you're helping your new distributor too to get their 4 customers for their shopping spree. So again, when you move those customers, you have 72 hours. That's it. If you sign a customer on Wednesday, you make sure you move them as soon as you can, because after 72 hours, it's too late to move that person and they're gonna always be under you, okay? So I just wanna make sure you guys know that. Another thing I wanna talk to you guys about a little bit is stacking. So let's say that you are set for Ruby. You've got your 3 distributors, okay? And I love the visual. You guys, we didn't used to be able to do this. It's pretty cool because it's so much easier to understand. Okay, so let's say all 3 of your distributors are at 400. They all have the volume that they need to promote. And now you are on fire and you are asking your friends and you are asking your network on social media and you just signed another distributor. Okay, you have another distributor. What do you do? How does that help you? Okay, so this distributor that you just signed up, if you don't do anything, they are going to end up right here. They're going to stay on your top level and they're going to be right here. Okay. Or what you can do, and you should always talk to your sponsor about, like, okay, I just signed a distributor, my, cousin signed up, whatever. Always talk to us, you guys. Always ask. Don't just walk around blindly. Always ask, because we're here to help you, and you promoting is our ultimate goal. So we're always going to lead you in the path that's going to be best for you. So your cousin just signed up. Guess what? Whoever out of your first 3 distributors, whoever is really working and excited about it and going for it, guess what? You can put that distributor underneath them. And here's the cool part, you guys. You get to help them, and it also combines the volume. So what do I mean? Let's just say that your sister here is she's at 100. Maybe she's the only thing stopping you from promoting right now, right? Because you need them all at 400 plus the 2,000 total group. So your new distributor just signed up. You can place that new distributor right here under her. And now let's say your new distributor signs her mom up, who starts ordering product, her mom's friend, and her mom gets her 4 loyal customers. I feel like a kindergartner writing with this thing, you guys, but hopefully you get the point. Her mom signs up and she gets her auto shipment turned on. Okay, plus she signs 4 loyal customers. I'm just gonna write LC. And let's just say the whole thing totals 300. She signs 4 customers, her own auto shipment. guess what? All of that volume combines with the volume that was already there. So now, does that make sense? This GV that we talked about, group volume, the group volume of distributor number 2 is everything under distributor number 2. So all of that volume combines. Now you have the 400 that you needed because that distributor and all of their orders and all of that volume combines in. So it's pretty cool. So hopefully that makes sense. Write down questions if you like, if things, you can always watch this again, or you can write down questions and say, hey, there's one thing I didn't understand, blah, blah, blah. That is what's going to help you move forward. Okay, you guys, the best part. Weekly bonuses, okay? This is my favorite part of our compensation plan. It's so, so cool. I want to make sure you guys understand this. And if you need money quickly, the money you can earn from fast start bonuses is actually going to compound quicker than your residual income will catch up. What I mean by that, my first paycheck, you guys, was like barely $100. I only had customers and I was working hard and I was like, okay, well, that's cool, but definitely want it to be more. Guess what? By the next month, I think it was like almost $500 because I signed distributors. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys exactly what I mean by that. Now, to get your, let's just say you signed up distributor number 1, and it goes back to them also being commission qualified. So they either have that 80 BV auto, or they have 150 in personal bonus volume, right, to be commission qualified. So you're going to teach them that, and they're going to learn that too by watching these videos too. It's so easy, you guys. Does not matter how new you are. Anybody can share a video. Anybody. We have our team page. We have so many resources available for you. So don't be afraid that, well, what if I sign somebody and I'm still learning myself? That's why we have such an easy training system so that everybody can do it, okay? So you sign up distributor number 1, and they are going to do, you know, one of these 2 things. Preferably they have that 80 BV auto ship turned on. If not, they do need to get to 150 worth of orders in their first 30 days. They need 2, you know what, I'm just gonna type because it seems to be a lot prettier. Okay, they need 2 loyal customers within 30 days, plus commission qualified, okay? Commission qualified in one of these 2 ways, okay? So let me just explain that a little further. Your sister signs up, okay? She signs up on the 15th. She has 30 calendar days to get 2 loyal customers. And those, you guys, those can be like $25 customers. There's nothing hidden crazy. It's just 2 loyal customers. They cannot share the same address. So make sure that they don't have the same shipping address. 2 loyal customers within 30 days. And they're either 80 BV commission qualified with their auto, or they have 150 in personal bonus volume. Now, by having your new distributor set up that auto right away, as soon as they get 2 loyal customers, your $100 bonus will process really quickly. So it's another really great reason to make sure they're setting that up. So guess what you get? I just gave it away, but guess what you get? This is how you get those weekly bonuses, you guys. Every single time you personally enroll a distributor and they get 2 loyal customers within those 30 days plus commission qualified, you get $100. Okay, and those can add up so quickly. So my first month in, it was more customers. My paycheck wasn't a ton. The second month in, like I said, you guys, I didn't know a lot about it. I was asking a ton of questions to my sponsor. I was referring a lot of their questions to her. It's not about that. No excuses. Like, I was asking people. I was talking to my friends at work. I was messaging my sisters, who, by the way, didn't join for almost 2 years. So it doesn't mean everyone you ask is going to join. It's quite the opposite. But you're planting the seeds and you are asking. I talked to my mom about it, who ended up becoming a distributor like several months later. I was talking to just pretty much everybody, you guys. I was so excited about this, and everybody knew it. So people were joining, even if I didn't have all the answers, and I wasn't pretending to. I was like, look, I'm going to make $500 a month. I've got a plan. I know where I'm going. People want to do things with people who know where they're going. Fact. Okay. So you sign your second your second distributor. Same thing. They get 2 loyal customers within 30 days. They get commission qualified. You just made another $100. And the cool thing is, you guys, while you're going for Ruby, you could do both at the same time. So let's say you have both of these distributors, or all 3 of these distributors are at 400 in volume. Okay. But you need that extra 800, right? Remember, because it's 2,000 total. You have to have 2,000 total group volume. So guess what? You start signing more distributors, and you can stack that volume under here, or whoever. Let's say your sister, maybe she's working her butt off. So guess what? Now you can stack one of your distributors under your sister, new distributor, under your sister. You are going to help her get 2 loyal customers, and you just made $100, another $100, plus whatever volume comes from your new distributor's orders and their customers. That combines. And not only that, but your sister's working hard. That helps her too. That distributor, she's not going to get a $100 bonus because you're the one who enrolled that person. So I want to make sure that's clear. If a distributor is placed under you by somebody else, you're not going to get the one-time bonus, but that distributor still counts 100% for your business, for your own Ruby chart. So as your sister she's getting going too, she's going to do the same thing, right? She's going to build her own Ruby chart. That distributor that you just placed under her is 1 out of the 3 that she needs. So now you're not only helping your chart, and you just got a $100 bonus, but you're helping her because now she already has 1/3 of what she needs to go Ruby. So I hope that helps and makes sense. Fast start bonuses are the fastest way to make money. Now your residual income, which is what we get paid on the 15th of every month, that's all the customers' orders and all the commission, that gets paid separately. And sometimes that takes a while to build up before you see the good, nice, fat checks, right? But the fast start bonuses, you guys, there's people on our team that have earned 1,000 or more their first month because of signing distributors. So open your mouth, talk to people, start sharing about this. It does not matter if they sign up the second you talk to them. Most of them won't, but you plant the seed, and I promise you will reap the rewards later. So this is the Ruby map, you guys. You got to go and print out your map. Just start somewhere. We all started with nobody, you guys. We all started with a big fat nothing on our chart. We all started from that place and learned, okay? You get to get paid as you learn. If you need help with your car payment, then write down what you want. I need 4 distributors. I teach them how to get their 2 customers, and we help you teach them also. And then you're going to make $400. You can make it by next Friday, okay? Do you see what I'm saying? You don't even have to wait a month. We get paid those $100 bonuses every single Friday. And usually, because this company is amazing, they give it to us on Thursday. I don't know why, but they just do. So a couple last tips as a new distributor, you guys. Make sure you're following the right people. Make sure you're coachable. I have a lot of training videos on my YouTube, you guys. You can go to my YouTube channel. It's public, and subscribe to it. I've got a list of other leaders that I won't give here because I want to make sure it's current for you, depending on what season you're watching this. But I have a list of leaders that have YouTube channels that are live, you guys, for free. You don't have to pay for training. This is incredible training. I got myself to triple diamond. I've earned over $125,000 in just bonuses, you guys, in a couple years. And I taught myself a ton from leaders who've already done it on YouTube. No joke. Like, from watching YouTube videos, teaching myself how to do this business, anybody can do it. Okay. So reach out to your sponsor. or post on the team page and tag me, okay? Janny Copeland, tag me and say, I would love to see your list of people to follow, because there are going to be more videos on how to seal the deal, you guys, more videos on how to post effectively. Like your first couple posts on Facebook are probably going to stink, okay? That's okay. You're never going to get to a place where you're good if you aren't okay with sucking for a while. Like, just be okay with it. My first posts were god awful, horrible. My first messages were horrible. But you guys, luckily, have amazing training and videos like this, to where hopefully you get to skip over some of that. That I didn't skip over. I went through all the suckingness. Okay, I just made up that word. But make sure you're copying the right people. It's okay to copy the right. It's okay to copy someone's ideas as long as they are where you want to go. You're not going to copy someone who is criticizing what you're doing, or someone who's maybe just started as well. You're not going to take ideas from them because they aren't yet where you want to go. Okay. So ask for that list. I have a list of leaders that are amazing, inspiring. You guys, almost 5 years in, I get a lot of my ideas from posting. Let me turn off this share really quick. I get a lot of my ideas from posting, from watching other people, and I don't copy their posts word for word. I take their post and I make it my own, but I get inspired by what someone else wrote. Because one thing I will say, you guys, about posting and attracting people to your business and to the products, you do not want to be spammy. You do not want to be blowing up It Works all over your page. You want to be you, because people buy and join from the people that they like, know, and trust. And the facts, at the end of the day, you guys, the facts really don't matter. They really don't matter. What matters is that somebody likes you, they feel like they know you, and they feel like they can trust you. And we're going to teach you how to do those things. You just have to keep showing up. So please, just like as at the end of the first video, please reach out to your sponsor and say, I completed video 5. I want to make sure you have that list of some really powerful leaders to follow. I want to make sure that you have all the apps downloaded that are just going to help you in your toolbox for building this business. And I also want to give you a chance to ask any questions that you still have. And maybe you have a whole page full of them. And guess what? For me, that tells me you care a lot. If you have a page of questions, you care about your business, you care about your paycheck, and you're going to be amazing. So the last thing, you guys, is just don't just dip your toe into this. Like, just commit. What do you have to lose? You already paid $100. So what do you have to lose? Give this your all, and you will get back 1,000 times what you put in over time. I promise you. So thank you guys for watching. I would love, love, love to hear from you. Even if I didn't sign you up myself, we have a very big team. Reach out, introduce yourself. I love to hear from you guys. Feel free to ask questions, post in our Team Unstoppable page, tag me, tag your leader. We are here to help you, and we want you to succeed, and we know that you can. So thanks, you guys. We'll see you soon.